Hey everybody! Today I am bringing you the top 7 mistakes made on the keto diet. So the next 7 mistakes I'm going to list is my experience over the last 2 years of starting and stopping keto. Now, if you're one of those people that have done this, started and stopped, then stay tuned. The first one is obsession with the scale. And I know you guys have all heard this before where keto is never measured by how much you lose, especially in the first 3 months. So throw that scale away. Nothing is more depressing than waking up and weighing yourself and getting depressed because the scale is not moving in the first couple of months. Pay attention to how you feel when, throughout the day on keto. I'm telling you, you feel absolutely wonderful, and especially in the first month when you're not used to feeling that way before, and now you're on keto, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, this is awesome. So let the feeling of how you feel dictate how your day is going to go when you wake up, not the scale. Number 2, stick with it. Stick with the no cheat rule for yourself for the first 2 weeks of keto. Because if you cheat, you're not going to feel very, very good at all. It helps you realize that how you were eating before, and then you cheat, and then you realize that this food that you were eating before and that you cheated with was not worth it at all. So do not cheat in at least the first 2 weeks to give it a fighting chance. You know what I mean? And also, don't be so hard on yourself if you do cheat. If you do fall prey to the cheating, then don't be so hard on yourself. I feel like keto makes that even amplified because people are trying so hard with the program that they overthink it. And then when they cheat, they're like, oh my God, I'm not going to be in ketosis. I'm not going to, you know what I mean? It's not the end of the world. I promise you. Number 3, remove all the trigger foods out of your house. The convenient food, the packaged nuts that are not portioned out, the big thing of macadamia nuts that I used to buy, the big old bag. And you know how it is. You could get carried away with those macadamia nuts for sure. Any kind of nuts. I'm serious. So remove all those out because a lot of those, like the protein bars, have loaded sugars, hidden sugars in them. So you don't want those foods in the house to just make your journey a little bit more difficult. So remove the convenient trigger foods. Number 4, overthinking the process. Now, sometimes keto is a little bit different. In the foods that you eat, keep it simple. I do a meat and a veggie. Each meal, that's what I focus on, is just 2 portions of the main thing. And I just keep it simple. Don't kill yourself and don't stress out if you mess that up, because you can't mess that up. Just make sure you're doing the portion size. Find out what works for you. You do you. Number 5, comparing yourself to others and their journey. Now, I've said this before. We should never compare ourselves because we're all different, as we all know this. But I tend to see a lot of people comparing themselves, like I have done it. I have compared myself to my really skinny friends and things like that. And I'm jealous that they're skinny, but I'm going to get there on my own time, on my journey. So don't let the stress of others, like you thinking of them and putting all that into your journey. You have to do what's best for you. And then you'll get to your journey the way you need to and what you need to do. Don't focus over here. Keep in your lane. Number 6, following the trends of social media. Media. Lord. Okay. Now my friend and I always talk about CrossFit and how it's like diehard CrossFit. That's what I call it. CrossFit is not for me. Now, I have tried it and I just don't like it. And actually my body does not respond to it well. You do CrossFit? Great. More power to you. I envy you that you could actually do it. I wish I could do it. But if CrossFit is not for you, you then don't do it. If you see somebody doing CrossFit that's on keto and you're killing yourself to do CrossFit, don't stress yourself out. Life is too short for that. I'm serious. Also, intermittent fasting. I mention this on my channel a lot, and I love it because I do it, and the benefits are great. So if intermittent fasting for you, just dab into it later. If it's not for you right now, then just give it a try right now. And if it doesn't work and you're a beginner, you just started keto, just try it. If you don't like it and you feel like you can't do it right now, then don't do it right now. Don't stress out about that. And I know I'm like talking about a lot of like stressful things with keto. A lot of people make it a stressful event, basically. Keto can be intimidating. Absolutely. It was intimidating to me because well, for one thing, I love researching, but I didn't want to do all the research. I just kind of want to get a little bit of information and then go from there. And I think that's where I messed up. And that's where I made mistakes, is because I didn't do my research. And then suddenly I was like, oh my God, why am I not losing weight? Why is intermittent fasting not working for me? And why did I lose 20 pounds and then quit keto? Was it not, was the program just not what I needed at that time? I mean, there's so many mistakes I made, but I'm glad I made them. I'm so glad I made them because it has helped me to get where I am today. And like I said in my other video, and I'll put it up here, not losing 100 pounds, and I mean this, not losing 100 pounds a year ago was the best thing that never happened to me. Okay. Number 7, perfection does not live here at all. Okay. Like I said, I've done this 4 or 5 times, stopped, so whatever. But perfection does not live here, and basically being consistent. Because it's better to be consistent in small moves than it is to just keep going in big moves the wrong way. Like I would rather make small decisions on my journey and make the right decisions than make a whole bunch of bad ones, and not get anywhere from it. That's where I am with that. I was consistently wrong for years, and basically my journey has not been perfect, as you can tell on my channel, but I am so glad that my channel is the way it is. I would never change anything for a minute because it has helped me so much. I have learned and just have grown from all of it. Of what I went through, all the bad, all the good. So it's helped me to get to where I am today, and I am so thankful for it. And number 8, the bonus of them all. Pain is necessary. And what I mean by that, before when I was doing keto, I was only giving like maybe 50%, if that. On some days, I would probably go 60%. But pain is necessary. But pain is temporary. So you're going to have to, it's not going to be like this, leisure, keto way. You're going to have to suffer just a little bit to get to where you want to be. And that's where I am in my journey. I have to suffer every day, but the suffering is in a good way. And it's helped me on my journey. It's helped me to get to where I am. And if you're just doing something like 50, 80%, you're not going to get there. I'm sorry. I've done it. I've even done 80%. I thought I was doing so well, but it's necessary for you to get to the next level is to go through, I'm talking about pain. Like, I'm talking about like emotional, working through some things that you need to work through in order to get through the weight loss. I had to work through some things that when I was younger, I had to work through some things now. Mentally, physically, emotionally, I had to work through those things in order to start my journey. So if you feel like you're mentally there and physically there and you're ready to go, then go. I would love to hear you about it in the comments. But if you're not and you're just kind of on that fence, sorry. With keto, being on just that fence, you either go over or you go back to the other side. And I hate to say it that way, but it has to be that way. You have to either make that decision. If you're going to go, you're going to go. And you're going to go do it. And you're going to do what it takes to get there. So, there you have it. There is my 7+1 tips of my mistakes. Learn from it, live it, love it, of being on keto. I hope you guys have a great evening. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video. And I will see you on the next one. See you later.